Hello everybody, we are studying one very important chapter of calculus, that is limit. Okay, this is not only important for class 11, throughout our syllabus. It means those who are thinking for entrance examination like JEE Main and JEE Advanced, for them also this is the most important chapter you can say, because total calculus, and more precisely I will tell you about the differential calculus standing on the limit. ऐसा मतलब continuity, differentiability, application of derivative, we can see even integration, and every chapter in calculus this is standing on limit. So understand the limit properly, and in this video I will cover total limit from the beginning to end and lot of examples and its concept. So let's start. What is exactly limit? So first question, what is limit? The answer is the approximate value of the function is called the limit. So why approximate value of the function? There are some cases where you may not get the exact value, so you have to go through the approximate value. So we need very much the approximate value, and let us understand what is the left hand limit, for left hand value, what is the right hand value. This is very important, and try to understand. Suppose there is a function. Suppose there is a function y equal to fx. Okay, in this function, suppose what is left hand limit? Understand one thing. What is left hand limit? Left hand limit means at x equal to a. We are discussing the point x equal to a. This is point wise. We are discussing the at point x equal to a. Suppose this is a point x equal to a. This point is x equal to a. When x is coming, x is approaching towards a from the left hand side. From the left hand side, x is approaching towards a from the left hand side. Okay. So it means the difference between a and a minus is very small. Very small का क्या मतलब? This is called the pre-assigned positive quantity. तुम जितना छोटा सोचोगे उससे भी छोटा. So x is approaching towards a from the left hand side, right? Therefore we can say here that if when x tend to a minus, suppose this a minus, the value of the function is suppose k. It means when x is moving towards a minus from left hand side a, the value of the function is k suppose, and when x is moving towards a from the right hand side, that is a plus from this side towards a, the value of the function suppose l or m. So we can say limit x tend to a minus, this is a left hand limit, that is fx equal to k, and limit x tend to a plus fx, that is coming m. So this is the concept of left hand limit and right hand limit. But remember one thing, at exact value, it is not the exact value. Exact value, suppose at x equal to a, just a minute, understand one thing. Suppose at x equal to a, this is x equal to a, the value of the function is something different. Suppose n. Suppose n, it means they may not match, they may match, they may not match. That is the later, that discussion is coming later. So try to understand, this is the left hand limit, and the value का मतलब height, the value of the function का मतलब height. So in this case, this is the left hand limit, this is the right hand limit, and this is the function at x equal to a. इसको कहते हैं fa. Fa equal to, suppose if I take it n, fa equal to n. So this is the concept of left hand limit and right hand limit. Once again I am clearing one more concept. Suppose this is a function, this is at x equal to a, and just a minute, not this is. So if I draw like this, this is a. So this is a function a. Now if I just show you, suppose left hand value, this left hand value, suppose m, and right hand value, suppose n. This height is suppose n. This is n, this is m. Understand one thing. In this case, limit left hand limit, ऐसा मतलब left hand limit, it means x is coming towards a from the left hand side. X is coming towards a from the left hand side. So at a to left hand side, what is the distance? What is the distance between coming from the left hand side and exactly value? The distance cannot be measured in this way. So this is called the neighborhood point. Okay, that the distance between a to a से थोड़ा सा कम, Like we can write this as a minus h, where h tend to 0. H is moving towards 0. इसका मतलब the practically there is no distance between a and according to the Newton this is a pre-assigned positive quantity. इसका मतलब तुम जितना छोटा सोचोगे लेफ्ट हैंड वैल्यू एंड लेफ्ट हैंड वैल्यू का ये जो x का वैल्यू लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में x का वैल्यू एंड a का जो डिस्टेंस तुम जितना छोटा सोचोगे उससे भी छोटा. इसका मतलब कोई भी डिस्टेंस नहीं है प्रैक्टिकली तो कोई डिस्टेंस नहीं है. ओके सो दिस इज a माइनस h. सो लिमिट f of we can say a minus h, suppose m, and similarly when x is coming from the right hand side, everybody when x is coming from the right hand side, suppose this is a point, this is a plus h if we give the name, then f of a plus h equal to n. So in this case everybody see this left hand limit once again, left hand limit is m and right hand limit is n. So this is the concept of left hand limit and right hand limit. Now let us come to the exact point. What is the thing? So once again I am drawing one diagram. Suppose this is A. Understand one thing. This is the point A. Our target limit x tend to A. Somebody is write LIM. Somebody is write LT. So I use this limit. Okay. So our target is limit x tend to A. इसका मतलब at x equal to A. One more concept I am telling you exactly what is exactly limit. At x equal to A, function does not exist. Okay. So at x equal to a, function does not exist. Therefore what we'll do, we'll take its neighborhood value, and if the left hand value and right hand value matches, we'll see the limit of the function at x equal to a is same value. What is the concept? Let's see. First of all, when x is coming from left hand side, x tend to a minus. Okay, when x tend to a minus, then this is the, suppose this height is m, this height is m, ऐसा मतलब this height is m, this height is m. So when x tend to a minus, this height का मतलब value, this value is coming m, and when x tend to a plus का once again, when x is coming from right hand side, x is coming from right hand side towards a, approaching towards a, not exactly a, coming towards a. Okay, such that there is a distance between a to a plus or a to a minus, that is called pre-assigned positive quantity. तुम जितना छोटा सोचोगे उससे भी छोटा. So क्या होगा, ये भी height, ये जो height होगा ये भी m. Therefore in this case, in this particular case, limit x tend to a minus fx equal to limit x tend to a plus fx, which is equal to here m. So this is the main condition of the limit. When left hand limit equal to right hand limit, left hand limit का क्या मतलब, value, right hand limit का क्या मतलब, value. When left hand limit equal to right hand limit, then we can say the limit exists. Okay, therefore at x equal to a, limit exists when limit x tend to, I am not writing limit x tend to, when left hand limit equal to right hand limit. Otherwise we can say that limit does not exist. If left hand limit equal to right hand limit is not matching, we'll say that limit does not exist. Okay, this is the concept. Now let us go mathematically. So left hand limit, I am not writing, limit x tend to a minus, इसका मतलब h tend to 0, very nearer to the point. कैसे, how will represent that left hand limit? How we can represent that left hand limit? When limit x tend to a minus, suppose something equal to a minus a minus h. Okay, a minus h, थोड़ा h is a pre-assigned positive quantity. इसका मतलब x is moving towards a just lesser than a, थोड़ा सा काछे, and this is nearer to the value of 0. And remember one thing, one very important concept I am telling you, always h is a positive quantity. जो हम लोग करते हैं ना लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट, लेकिन h के लिए h is a positive quantity always, and right hand limit is what? Limit x tend to a plus, and mathematically we can say h tend to 0 f of a plus h. And when once again when left hand limit equal to right hand limit and limit exists. And one more concept everyone, and when this is the point A, when left hand limit, this is the left hand limit, x tend to a minus, when left hand limit, right hand limit, and at x equal to a, three values are same, the function is continuous. The function is continuous at x equal to a when left hand limit equal to right hand limit. Once again, when left hand limit equal to right hand limit, function is limit exists. When the same value, function का value same at x equal to a same value, मतलब this value height. So the function is continuous. So this is the condition for continuity of the function. Okay. So in this case, our target is to solve the limit. So this is the definition of the limit, and we say limit exists only when left hand limit equal to right hand limit, the same thing. Similarly, this is the definition. But if we come to the general point, a normal calculation, there are a number of ways to find the limit. First of all, if there is no anything by 0, we can directly put the value of the limit. I am coming to the practical way. When there is no anything by 0, we can directly put the value. For example, limit x tend to 2 e to the power 3x plus 5. So x का जगह पे 2 पुट करो, 3 2 is 6 plus 5 e to the power 11. इसमें कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Problem will be starting when denominator is coming 0 and our target is to eliminate the factor for which there is a problem. जैसे क्या होगा? I am coming one by one examples. For example, limit x tend to 0, 3x square minus 5x by x. First of all, we'll see one thing. When denominator is coming 0 and we have to eliminate the factor for which denominator is coming 0, that should be our first target. हमको denominator के 0 करना होगा. Denominator के 0 जिसका factor के लिए है उसको हम लोग को eliminate करना पड़ेगा. तो it is easy sum, limit x tend to 0. ये सब के लिए हम लोग को लेफ्ट हैंड राइट हैंड नहीं चाहिए. 3x minus 5, तो x का जगह पे 0 पुट करो, डायरेक्टली 0 पुट करो. डिनोमिनेटर 0 तो नहीं आ रहा, तो वी कैन डायरेक्टली पुट द वैल्यू. यहाँ पे राइट हैंड लेफ्ट हैंड नहीं चाहिए. राइट हैंड लेफ्ट हैंड कहाँ पे चलेगा हम लोगों को? कहाँ पे चाहिए राइट हैंड लेफ्ट हैंड का कंसेप्ट? जहाँ पे मॉड फंक्शन, जहाँ पे बॉक्स फंक्शन, जहाँ पे फ्रैक्शनल फंक्शन, जहाँ पे टर्निंग पॉइंट होगा, क्रिटिकल पॉइंट होगा. ओके, क्रिटिकल पॉइंट में हम लोग का लेफ्ट हैंड एंड राइट हैंड चेक करना पड़ेगा. आई एम कमिंग अप one by one. So in this type of way, so there are a lot of ways to find the limit. Lot of ways, nothing but the calculation. Factorization हो सकता है, rationalization हो सकता है, and series using हो सकता है, formula using हो सकता है. Okay, so one by one I am coming to the concept. Anyhow, we have to eliminate the factor for which denominator is coming 0. Let's come to the point. For example, limit x tend to 0. This is the sum. What we'll do? If we just put the value x equal to 0, denominator is coming 0. So in this type of cases, we don't need the right hand and left hand concept. Simply let us go to the sum. Okay, we need to do the rationalization. So how to rationalize? Say this, limit x tend to 0, root over of 1 plus 2x square minus root over of 1 minus 2x square. So we'll rationalize because denominator का 0 को हम लोग को कैंसिल करना पड़ेगा. So क्या करेंगे हम लोग? root over 1 plus 2x square plus root over 1 minus 2x square, and in this case root over 1 plus 2x square plus root over of 1 minus 2x square. ठीक है? So if we put the value here, limit x tend to 0, so a plus b into a minus b, this is a square minus b square. Okay, so 1 plus 2x square minus 1 minus 2x square, total divided by x square को multiply करो, 1 plus 2x square plus root over 1 minus 2x square. So in this case, 1 is getting cancelled. 2 plus 2, 4. 4x square. So x square, numerator, denominator cancel karo. So this is coming to be 4. And denominator is what? There is no chance of getting denominator 0. We can directly put the value. So if we put x equal to 0 here, so 1, 1, 2, 4 by 2, answer is coming 2. So in this case, the answer of the limit is coming to be 2. Okay, everybody? I'm going to the next. For example, this is a question. So what I told you, by any means, we'll try to eliminate the factor for which denominator is a problem. So in this case, what we'll do? We'll try to rationalize. So यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे हम लोग? So limit x tend to 0 root over of 1 plus x square minus 1 into 1 plus x square root over plus 1 multiply by the rationalization factor. So क्या होगा? 1 plus x square plus 1. यहाँ पे देखो, this is its rationalization factor is this rationalizing factor. So multiply करते हैं. So a minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. So a square minus b square क्या होगा? Limit x tend to 0 1 plus x square minus 1 denominator as it is. हम लोग का क्या टारगेट? x को कैंसिल करना टारगेट. ओके, सो क्या करेंगे हम लोग? 1 plus x square plus 1. So 1 1 getting cancelled here. 1 1 getting cancelled. x को कॉमन लेके नीचे ऊपर नीचे कैंसिल कर दो. सो लिमिट, हाँ एक मिनट, जितना टाइम तक x रहेगा उतना ही तुम्हारा x टेंड टू 0 रहेगा. लेकिन रिमेंबर वन थिंग, लिमिट का वैल्यू कोई फिक्स्ड नंबर है, कोई रियल नंबर इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द लिमिट. ओके, सो यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे हम लोग? लिमिट x टेंड टू 0, x कॉमन ले लो, 1 प्लस x टोटल डिवाइडेड बाई x इंटू रूट ओवर 1 प्लस x स्क्वायर प्लस 1. सो x कैंसिल करो. जिसके लिए प्रॉब्लम था वो तो निकल गए, अभी हमको पुट करना होगा. सो x इक्वल टू 0 पुट करो. सो x इक्वल टू 1 बाई 2. सो व्हाट इज द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन? दिस इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी. Okay, ready? Let us go to the next. In this case, limit x tend to 1. See one thing, if we put x equal to 1, denominator is coming 0. So same condition, same concept, we have to put the value for which denominator is, we have to eliminate the value for which denominator is coming 0. So क्या करेंगे हम लोग यहाँ? Limit x tend to 1, it is simple sum, x minus 1 into 1 plus x square total divided by x minus 1 into x plus 1. So जिसके लिए प्रॉब्लम था उसको कैंसिल हो गया, इसको कैंसिल करो. Now we can directly put the value. इसका मतलब if there is no any problem, then problem का क्या मतलब? Denominator 0. We can directly put the value. Okay, whenever denominator 0 is coming, we have to eliminate the factor for which denominator is coming 0. That is the target. तो अभी क्या होगा? यहाँ पे x का वैल्यू पुट कर दो, 3 by 2 is the answer. And for second sum, we know that x to the power n minus 1 equal to x minus 1. And everybody, if you do not know, remember this continuously. We need this calculation. X minus 1 into 1 plus x square dot x to the power n minus 1. This formula you have to keep in mind, and this is very important formula. तो यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे? लिमिट x टेंड टू 1, x क्यूब माइनस 1 जो है यहाँ पे देखो, x क्यूब माइनस 1, दिस x क्यूब माइनस 1 के जगह पे हम लोग तो नॉर्मल फॉर्मूला भी पुट कर सकते हैं. व्हाट इज दैट? x माइनस 1 into 1 plus x square. And in case of this, let us apply this formula. Here n equal to 11. So x minus 1, 1 plus x square up to 10 तक जाएगा ये. So therefore we can write this as x minus 1 into 1 plus x square dot x to the power 10. Now what is the problem factor? That has been eliminated. Best, now we can put the value directly. What is there coming? 1, 1, 1. This is 3 and this is 11. Final answer of the limit is this 11. Okay. Now right hand limit, left hand limit check करेंगे just 5 केस में, which are important for any entrance examination में जो आते हैं. Mod, box, fraction, root, signum. These 5 are the main problem in calculus. Okay, so we have to understand properly. So let's come to some examples. In this case, we know the box function well. This is the calculation of box function. We know the box function nicely. So limit x tend to 1 plus limit x tend to 1. We know that box function is discontinuous at the integer point. If the question was limit x tend to 1 box x, so obviously we can say so limit does not exist because left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. और एक बार सोचो, और एक बार देखो, whenever the question is coming limit x tend to some integer number box x, so left hand and right hand are not matching. For example, if I tell you this is a box function, तुम लोग जानते हो, this is 1, this is 2, like this. So limit x tend to 1 whenever when x is reaching, moving towards 1, approaching towards 1, tending towards 1, so left hand limit is 0 and right hand limit is 1. So box function, fractional function is not continuous at integer points. Okay, in this case क्या दिया है, limit x tend to 1 plus box x. तो क्या होगा, so box x के यहां पे क्या करेंगे हम लोग, box x x equal to 1 plus x equal to 1 plus, इसका मतलब x equal to 1 plus, ये तो x equal to 1, x equal to 1 plus मतलब this side, so this value is 1, this value is 1, or we can write in this way also 1 plus h, let x equal to 1 plus h, that also we can write. Okay, so here we can write here 1 plus h, h to 0 hoga, that is coming 1, so this value is 1. Okay, right, let us go to the next. This, for this sum, limit x tend to 3 plus x minus 3 by x minus 3. देखो x is not 3, the problem is that x equal to 3, but in this case x is not 3, x is moving towards 3 from the right hand side but not to 3, so we can cancel the value. What is the problem? We can directly cancel the value and answer is coming to be 1. Okay, and moreover 3x plus 1, limit x tend to, यहाँ पे लेके आते हैं, limit x tend to 3 plus 3x plus 1. क्या करेंगे हम लोग यहाँ पे? First of all, this is straight line का equation. Suppose we don't know the equation properly, then what we'll do? 3 plus h we can write, x equal to 3 plus का मतलब f of 3 plus h, 3 plus h. So we can write this as limit h tend to 0, 3 plus h plus 1. तो अभी तुम h के जगह पे 0 पुट करो, इसका तो कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, नो डिनोमिनेटर नो न्यूमरेटर, तो कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. So we can directly value, put the value, so that is 9 plus 1 equal to 10. So everyone, while using, once again, while using the limit, there are that 5 cases which we have to apply the, we have to think for application of left hand limit and right hand limit, mod, box, fraction, root and signum. And all other cases, if the function is, there is no problem in the denominator, so we can directly put the value. Okay, so let us come to the next. For example, fractional x. तो हम लोग तो जानते हैं what is the fractional x. See this. It is already given in NCERT syllabus also. So nowadays, पहले before 2023, so mod, box, fraction was very high level, and it was coming high level का क्या मतलब? It used to come in IIT, JEE and all others. Nowadays, so it is in NCERT also. Okay, so you have to understand, you have to do all these functions properly. Continuously, its applications are coming in entrance examination. So let us do one thing. So limit x tend to 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 1 minute. limit x tend to 4 plus, there are a number of ways to solve the sum, and as we know that x equal to, x has two part, x क्या है, x is the real number, x has two part, box x and fractional x, x का दो part है, box part and fractional part, ठीक है. Therefore we can do one thing, यहाँ पे x tend to limit x tend to 4 plus, 4 से something ज्यादा, more than 4, this is the value, everybody, this is the value, more than 4 इसका मतलब this is the value, more than 4 means this is the value, or we can write 4 plus h also, everything better. And two ways I am showing you. First of all, this is the value, is about this is 0. Or another way, if we write x equal to 4 plus h, तो fractional 4 plus h, okay, तो अभी h को 0 कर देते हैं. Let us put the value h 0. Let us make the value h 0, so fractional 4, ये तो 0 ही होगा. थोड़ा सा अच्छे से एनसीईआरटी का बुक्स अच्छे से पढ़ लो, यहाँ पे फ्रैक्शनल fraction mod box is there. Okay, you have to do this properly. And one more thing, and this is the second case, E, limit x tend to 4 minus fractional x. अभी देखो यहाँ पे, और एक बार देखो, तो अभी यहाँ पे 4 माइनस क्या होगा, 4 से थोड़ा सा कम, ये तो 3 होगा, 4 से थोड़ा सा कम, ये तो 3 होगा, because the period of the fractional function is 1. इसका मतलब जब 4 से कम होगा, ये हाइट 1 तक जाएगा, ये थोड़ा सा सामने लेके आओ, ये हाइट 1 तक जाएगा. Therefore limit x tend to 4 minus fractional x equal to 3. Or another way also you can do this, fractional x equal to x minus box x, another way, or we can say that limit x tend to 4 minus fractional x का जगह पे we can write x minus box x. अभी यहाँ पे पुट करो, अभी देखो, this is 4 minus का मतलब 4 minus h minus box of 4 minus h. 4 से थोड़ा सा कम, box function तो 3 होगा, तो h को 0 करो, 4 minus 3, that is coming 1. So number of, in any way you can go. But better is that everyone, those who are thinking for IIT JEE, this is the most important thing is that you have to know the calculus properly. For knowing calculus, तुमको अच्छा से, बहुत ही अच्छे से तुमको ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन करना चाहिए. विदाउट ग्राफ यू कैनॉट मूव. सम बिकम्स वेरी हार्डर. ग्राफ से सम इजीली सॉल्व किया जाता है. हम लोग सुनते हैं ना बार में, IIT JEE का सम वेरी डिफिकल्ट, वेरी टफ. सो तुम जब मैन्युअली सॉल्व करोगे, वो तो रियली टफ का सम बोल रहा है, ऑब्वियसली टफ. बट रिमेंबर वन थिंग, दिस इज very important everyone, you have to know the graphical representation. ग्राफ अच्छे से सीखना चाहिए तुमको. Okay, now when x tend to infinity or minus infinity, what will be the concept of limit? Just I am giving you one example. Suppose limit x tend to infinity, commonly सोचो तुम लोग, x square plus 1 by x plus 1. सिंपली थिंक करो, x square plus 1 by, actually x equal to 1 by y, हम लोग कॉमन लेके 1 by y को 0 कर देते. That is the target. Okay, I am telling you. There are two ways we can say. Suppose x equal to 1 by t, as x tend to infinity, so t tend to 0. So we can say here limit t tend to 0. So x square को कॉमन ले लो, और x का जगह पे तुम 1 by t पुट करो, 1 by t square plus 1 by 1 by t plus 1, that is 1 plus t square by, क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, 1 plus t into 1 by t. अभी t का जगह पे 0 पुट करो, बट लेकिन डिनोमिनेटर इज 0, सो यहाँ पे एनीथिंग by 0, this is coming infinity. But what common sense is telling you? By common sense we can tell here that the upper part is more infinity than the lower part. Okay, think like this. For shortcut, for MCQ solving, upper part is more infinity than the lower part. The answer is coming to be infinity. This is the concept. One more example. Suppose when the degree of denominator is more. Suppose x plus 1, simply think I am showing you x cube plus 1. What to do? Same thing, I can take x common. I am not taking so much t and all others. Limit x tend to infinity. If I take यहाँ से x common, so 1 plus 1 by x, यहाँ पे x cube common, 1 plus 1 by x cube. So 1 by x, x is infinity, so 1 by infinity is 0. This is 0. X by x cube, that is 1 by x square. X is infinity. Everybody, x is infinity. Therefore, 1 by infinity is 0. इसका मतलब for x tend to infinity, when the degree of the denominator, degree का मतलब maximum power, when the degree of the denominator is more than the degree of the numerator, answer is coming 0. And when degree of the numerator is more than degree of the denominator, answer is coming infinity. Okay? So let us apply. For example, this sum. For the first case, in this case 8x to the power 5. So first of all, let's take the highest power outside. Therefore, we can say limit x tend to infinity, x to the power 5. If we take 8 minus 2, x square by x to the power 5, that is 2 by x cube plus 1 by x to the power 5. And denominator what we are taking? In this case, we are getting x cube common. So 11 plus 5 by x square plus 8 by x cube. अभी 1 by x tend to infinity. तो 1 by x is coming what? 0. So इसको 0 करो, इसको 0 करो everybody. Just see one thing. This is coming 0, this is coming 0, this is coming 0, this is coming 0. So answer is coming x to the power 5 by x to the power 3. That is x square. X square. X is coming towards infinity. So answer is coming to be infinity. So this is the concept. Okay. And for the second sum, simply we can say here, same thing. I am taking the highest power outside. So here it is coming x square, it is coming limit x tend to infinity, x square 9 plus 2 by x minus 5 by, यहाँ पे क्या है x square टोटल डिवाइडेड बाय, यहाँ पे क्या होगा x क्यूब को कॉमन ले लो तो 6 प्लस 4 बाई एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 2 बाई एक्स क्यूब. तो सेम कंसेप्ट, x is infinity, 1 by x is coming 0. So this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, and this is x square by x cube. To denominator 1 x is there, x tend to infinity. So 1 by very big number is coming to be 0. So same concept, when the degree is degree of the denominator is more than degree of the numerator, answer is coming to be 0. So this answer is coming 0. So this is coming 0 and this is coming infinity. So everybody, this is the concept. Okay. So next, just one more example. This example I am showing you. क्या हो रहा है, पहले तुमको x स्क्वायर से डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. सेम कॉन्सेप्ट. सो x स्क्वायर को कॉमन ले लो तो क्या आ रहा है -7 ना x क्यूब, सॉरी यहाँ पे in this case the highest power is x cube, so we have to take x cube common. We have to take x cube common, so this is x cube. If we take common, -7 by x plus 5 plus 2 by x cube, total divided by from the denominator, if we take the x cube common, what is coming? X cube and 2 plus 1 by x square minus 1 by x cube. So same concept, x tend to infinity, 1 by x, this is coming, all are coming 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, and x cube and x cube is getting cancelled. So since the degree in the numerator and denominator are same for x tend to infinity, so everybody, we are getting the finite number, finite value without 0. So what is coming here? 5 by 2. Once again, for this sum what to do? Once again x cube से x to the power 5 कॉमन ले लो यहाँ पे, 2 minus I am not taking, so x to the power 5, so -2 plus 5 by x cube plus 1 by x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 5. यहाँ पे देखो I am taking x to the power 5 common, so this is coming because x tend to infinity में always 1 by x तो 0 हो जाएगा. So see one thing. So in this case, if we take highest power outside, So 5 plus 1 by x square minus 2 by x cube. So all 1 by x square को 0 करो. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. And x to the power 5 by x cube, that is x square. x square, अच्छा से देखो, एक पर्टिकुलर केस हम बोल रहा हूं तुमको, अच्छा से देखो, ये x cube, x to the power 5 by x cube, that is coming to be, यहाँ पे x square आ रहा है, x square, but minus. So it is moving towards minus infinity. Okay, we are getting minus infinity. Answer is coming to be minus infinity. Although in calculus it does not matter that plus infinity or minus infinity, because it is a real analysis, so it's okay. This is for concept, minus infinity. In this way we can get the thing. I am giving you some examples. For example, here 3 to the power n minus 5 to the power n by 3 to the power n plus 5 to the power n, and n tend to infinity. What we'll do here? First of all, we have to take the biggest number outside in this type of cases. So if I take the 5 to the power n outside, so what is coming? 8 minutes. If we take 5 to the power n outside, what is coming? 3 by 5 whole to the power n minus 1. If we take 5 to the power n outside, 3 by 5 whole to the power n plus 1. So I am cancelling 5 to the power n, and since n tend to infinity, this is the fraction. N tend to infinity, fraction to the power infinity. N is approaching towards infinity, fraction to the power very big number. So 0 ही होता है ना. So this is 0, this is 0. Answer is coming minus 1 by 1. That's the minus 1. So answer of this question is minus 1. So similar concept will apply here. I am taking biggest power outside. I am taking 5 to the power n outside. So what is coming here? It is coming out as 5, and we are getting here 3 by 5 whole to the power n plus 2 by 5 whole to the power n plus 5 by 5 whole to the power 1 by n. So this is 0. Once again that concept, fraction to the power infinity. Fraction to the power infinity is 0. This is 0. This is 0, and this is 1. 1 to the power anything is 1. Therefore, we can write here, so answer is the 5. So this answer is 5. I think concept is coming clear, everyone. And there are some theory of limit, that limit extend to a fx and limit extend to a gx are defined and non-zero. Define का क्या मतलब? It's right hand and left hand already check हुआ है. Already it is checked, it is verified that it's right hand and left hand is there. Okay, जैसे आधार वेरिफिकेशन होता है ऐसा ही. तो a limit extend to a fx plus minus x equal to limit extend to a fx plus 1. So limit can be separated like this. We can separate the एक एक करके पढ़ के एक बार देखना. Limit can be separated. Okay, in anywhere, upper part, lower part, and inside, everywhere limit can be separated and limit can enter. Okay, next. Let's come to the application of formulas. And first formulas, once again I am telling you, whenever we'll see any limit, what we'll do? Number 1, try to factorize. Number 2, try to rationalize. Number 3, if we are not getting any calculation, then it's coming now. Next step is the formula. After formula will come there something series. Okay, series. The formula is telling that limit x tend to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a is n a to the power n minus 1. This is a formula. For example, if I tell you limit x tend to 3, x to the power 4 minus 81 by x minus 3. क्या होगा इसका? देखो यहाँ पे लिमिट x टेंड टू a, and remember one thing, लिमिट का आंसर is always some real number. So यहाँ पे क्या आ रहा है? So we'll apply this formula. Limit x tend to 3, x to the power 4 minus 3 to the power 4 by x minus 3. So क्या होगा इसमें? n a to the power n minus 1. n a to the power, यहाँ पे n का मतलब this is the n. This is the n is 4 here. Here n equal to 4. n equal to 4 and a equal to 3. Compare करो. n equal to 4 and a equal to 3. So n a to the power n minus 1. n a to the power n minus 1. That is 4 into 3 cube. 3 क्यूब इज 27, 27 4 क्या होगा, 27 4 जा 54, 108. Answer is coming to be 108. This is very important formula, and this is the first formula. Let us go to the next sum. Show that limit x tend to 2, x to the power 9 minus 512 by x to the power 4 minus 16. So what to do here? Let's see. Here we have to apply the separate limit. Limit x tend to 2, x to the power 9 minus 2 to the power 9 by x to the power 4 minus 2 to the power 4. Let's apply the separate limit. Previous formula जैसे देखो, this formula x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a. So n is the constant number, remember, n is the constant number. So what will I do here? यहाँ पे x minus 2, x minus 2. So ये क्या हो रहा है, एक फॉर्मूला n a to the power n minus 1. तो यहाँ पे 9 2 to the power 9 minus 1 total divided by 4 2 to the power 4 minus 1. So answer is coming to be, कैलकुलेशन कर लो, 872 आ रहा है. One more sum. Limit h tend to 0, cube root of h plus 1. So whenever we'll see the root over part, basic portion, most basic way to solve the sum is the rationalization. Okay, but in this case, what we'll do here, just rationalization is not required. Let us apply the formula. Limit h tend to 0, h plus 1 whole to the power 1/3 minus 1 by h plus 1 minus 1. ठीक है, अभी देखो 1 के मीन्स 1 to the power 1/3, रियल नंबर. तो we are doing the real study. Okay, 1 to the power 1/3 has 3 values, 1 omega omega square, but in this case we are doing the real study. Therefore 1 to the power any power is 1, you will be there, but 1 to the power infinity for the limit is something different. Okay, that will come later. So in this case, let 1 plus h equal to t, as h tend to 0, so t tend to 1. Therefore we can write this limit t tend to 1, t to the power 1/3 minus 1 to the power 1/3 by t minus 1, that is n a to the power n minus 1, कुछ भी हो, 1 to the power anything is a real number. Answer is coming 1/3. So this is done. Okay everybody? क्या थोड़ा समझ में आ रहा है क्या? Next and most important formula of the trigonometry is this formula, limit x tend to 0, sin x by x equal to 1. This is the most important formula. Okay, so we'll apply here. Remember, x is in radian, not in degree. X must be in radian, not in degree. So we can write here limit x tend to 0, tan x by x is also 1. क्यों लिखेंगे ये? How? Just only one formula. One recognized formula is limit x tend to 0, sin x by x equal to 1. So we can write this limit x tend to 0. We can use also as a formula. How we can write? See this, limit x tend to 0, tan x by x, that is coming limit x tend to 0, sin x by x into 1 by cos x. देखो sin x by x तो 1 हो गए. We got sin x by x equal to 1. Denominator is cos, and there is no threat for cos, because what is there? Because this cos 0 is 1. Therefore this is coming to be 1. Okay everybody, I am going to the next. देखो limit, I am just solving for your understanding. Limit x tend to 0, sin 3x by x क्या होगा? See one thing, limit x tend to 0, sin x by x, इसका मतलब these two are same, this should tend to 0. These two are same, this should tend to 0, then answer is coming to be 1. Okay, so I will apply this. In this case देखो, these two are not same. These two are not same. Therefore, we can say limit x tend to 0, sin 3x by 3x into 3. So, अभी if x is 0, then 3x is also 0. ठीक है ना? x 0 होगा तो 3x भी 0 होगा. So this should tend to 0. These are the same. So हम लोग लिख भी सकते हैं, may not be so much not required to write. Okay. So if x is 0, 3x भी 0. So यहाँ पे sin x by x का formula, this is coming to be 1. Answer is coming 3. Okay. Okay. For this sum, limit x tend to 0, sin 2x by, यहां पे हम लोग x कॉमन ले लेते हैं, 2x plus 1. और एक बार बोल रहा हूं, this and these are same, these two are same and this should tend to 0, then only it is coming 1. Just see here, यहाँ पे just I am writing here only. I am writing here only. We can write 2 balanced by 2. अभी देखो, these and these are same, so this should tend to 0. So sin x by x का formula, sin x by x is coming to be 1. Okay? Whenever it is coming to be 1, अभी 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करो. अभी 2 से मल्टीप्लाई, अब 2 से मल्टीप्लाई नहीं है, सॉरी. यहाँ पे अभी x की जगह पे 0 पुट करो. There is no chance of getting denominator 0. That's हम बार बार बोल रहा हूँ. If there is no chance of getting denominator 0 and we are getting the finite value, then so it's okay. Therefore, answer is coming 2 by 1. That is 2. Similarly, this sum, limit x tend to 0, sin 3x by sin 2x. Now we can multiply here 3x, 3, 2x, 2. अभी देखो, these two are same and if x is 0, 3x is 0, 2x is also 0. So this is coming to be sin x by x का formula. यहाँ पे आ रहा है sin x by x का formula. This is 1, this is 1. Answer is coming 3 by 2. Okay. Next, limit x tend to 0, sin x degree by x. So we have to convert it to the radian. What we'll do? Let 180 degree equal to pi. So x degree equal to pi x by 180. Now we can convert it into limit x tend to 0, sin pi x by 180 total divided by x. Lekin once again that condition that this and this should be the same. So what we'll do here? Pi by 180 से multiply करो, pi by 180 से balance. So this and this are same and this should tend to 0 because if x is 0, pi x by 180 is also 0. So this is coming 1. So pi by 180 is the final answer. Here also same thing. And one more thing, if you are in, to know the limit properly, you have to know trigonometry very nicely. You have to do the trigonometry very properly. Okay. So we can say here, limit x tend to 0, 1 minus cos x by x square by submultiple angle. The formula say we know that 2 sin square x by 2. 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta. So 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. So 2 sin x by 2, I am separating sin square x by 2. So I am writing here. So x, okay. So यहाँ पे और एक बार same thing. So x by 2, 1/4. So this is same. If x is 0, x by 2 is also 0. So sin x by x, ये formula में है 1. This is also 1. So answer is coming 2/4. That is half. Everybody, इसको थोड़ा सा formula जैसा learn करो. This is बार-बार required. This will be required continuously. This will be required for us continuously. Okay. Let us go to the next. ये सम cos c minus cos d का फॉर्मूला, ये पूरा लिमिट में तुम्हारा आपका कॉन्सेप्ट भी है, ट्रिगोनोमेट्री का कॉन्सेप्ट इज देयर. सो cos c minus cos d, 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin d minus c by 2. This is the exception formula. Can you remember? Transformation का formula, trigonometry transformation का formula. So what we will do here? 2 sin C plus D by 2, A plus B into H by 2 into sin D minus C by 2 total divided by H. हम लोग अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा sin x by x1. मेन टारगेट डिनोमिनेटर को जीरो नहीं होना चाहिए, इसीलिए h को ऑब्जर्व करना चाहिए हम लोग को. कैसे ऑब्जर्व करेंगे हम लोग? जैसे देख लो एक बार, यहां पे a प्लस बी बाई टू, b minus a by 2. So let us balance b square minus a square by 4. So I am writing here b square minus a square by 4. बाहर में 2. अभी देखो, अब यहां पे देखो everybody, this is 1 because if h is 0, this thing is 0 and this are same. I think you have understood. I think the concept is totally clear for you. So this is case also the same thing, sin x by x1, that is b square minus a square by 2. Okay, in this case what we'll do, just limit x tend to 0, we'll write like this, sin x को 2 sin x को common ले लो, sin 2x, 2 sin x cos x. So if we take 2 sin x common, so 1 minus cos x will be coming here. This is coming 1 minus cos x by x square. So sin x by x, so 1 हो जाएगा, 2 into 1 और 1 minus cos x by x square. थोड़ा सा टाइम पहले ही तो हम लोग किए थे. This is coming to be half. Okay, so 2 into half, answer is coming 1. Everybody, it is coming 1. Now this sum. Main target, sin limit x tend to 0, sin x by x equal to 1. So limit x tend to 0, sin tan x by x is also 1. Okay, now let us apply. What we'll do? Limit x tend to 0, tan alpha x by tan beta x. So हम लोग को यहाँ पे alpha x मल्टीप्लाई करना चाहिए, tan x by x1. So alpha x, alpha से बैलेंस देखो, these two are same. These two are same and this should tend to 0. Same concept बार बार बोल रहा हूँ हम, same thing we are telling. X cancel and so this is coming 1 and this is coming 1. Answer alpha by beta. Okay, everybody. These are the concept of limit. Next, for this sum, this is a question of IIT. Much before IIT का question है. So everybody, how to solve this sum? Let's see. In this case, in short method, I am showing how to solve this sum. So first of all, tan 2x का formula. Tan 2x का क्या formula? 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. So x को पहले x को common ले लो. 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x minus 2x tan x total divided by 1 minus cos 2x. देखो, in the product form we can put the limit in one place. So directly we can do like this, 1 minus cos 2x by x square. Okay, x square, so x to the power 4 से balance, 1 minus cos 2x, 2 sin square x. So यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं हम लोग 2 sin square x by x square का whole square into x to the power 4. So sin x by x1, so denominator is giving us 1/4. Therefore you can say limit x tend to 0, 1/4 is coming. तुमको अच्छे से trigonometry सीखना चाहिए इसके लिए. And now we can take 2 tan x common. 2 tan x, if we take common, what is coming? 1 by this thing minus 1 by this x to the power 4 को distribute करो, और एक भी x था यहाँ पे x. So x square and यहाँ पे x square को लेके आओ. अभी देखो तुम लोग यहाँ पे tan x by x1 and एक x cancel and tan x by x1, 2 by 4 is half. Okay, now if we do the LCM, limit x tend to 0, 1 minus 1 plus tan square x by x square. Tan x by x is also 1 getting cancelled, answer half. Therefore answer of the question is half. Sum over, everybody. Now the most interesting and critical cases whenever box function, fractional function is coming. Okay, I am telling you one concept behind it. Limit x tend to 0 box of sin x क्या होगा? We know limit x tend to 0 sin x by x1. तो limit x tend to 0 box of sin x क्या होगा? Let's see. देखो, this is the sin x. अच्छा से देखो, this is the sin x curve. And limit x tend to whenever these 5 cases box function mod signum root, we have to apply left hand and right. पहले से तो हम लोग फंक्शन कॉन्टिन्यूअस थे, हम लोग का नहीं चाहिए. ओके, तो हम लोग का लेफ्ट हैंड राइट हैंड नहीं चाहिए. ये 5 केस में हम लोग का मैक्सिमम 99% केस लेफ्ट हैंड राइट हैंड चाहिए एट क्रिटिकल पॉइंट पे, दैट इज टर्निंग पॉइंट. यहाँ पे देखो एट x equal to 0. So for a, for the first sum, what we'll do? First sum, box of sin x. So left hand limit when x tend to 0 minus 0 से थोड़ा सा कम at x equal to 0 here. देखो अच्छा से 0 से थोड़ा सा कम यहाँ पे x tend to 0 minus, that is 0 हाइट थोड़ा सा, वैल्यू थोड़ा सा 0 माइनस 0 से थोड़ा सा कम, 0 से थोड़ा सा कम, ये -1 होगा ना. एनी वैल्यू लेसर देन 0, इसका बॉक्स क्या होगा? माइनस. नाउ नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूलाज. लिमिट x tend to 0 log of 1 plus x by x equal to 1. Limit x tend to 0 e to the power x minus 1 by x equal to 1. Limit x tend to 0 e to the power x minus 1 by x equal to log a. So let's apply this. यहाँ पे for the first case limit x tend to 0 log of, देखो कैलकुलस में log और ln कुछ भी लिखा होता, by default the base should be e. Okay, sometimes question paper में log लिखते हैं, sometimes they are writing ln, but if nothing is mentioned, base should be e. Therefore we can write here log of, suppose one question, limit x tend to 0 log of 1 plus 3x by sin x. क्या होगा? क्या होगा इसके? देखो पहले इन द प्रोडक्ट फॉर्म हम लोग sin x by x को 1 कर देते हैं. अभी log of same concept, these two are same and this should tend to 0, then answer is coming 1. We can prove this by series also. So in this case we can write here log of 1 plus 3x by 3x balanced by 3, limit x tend to 0. So this is coming 1. These two are same and 3x tend to 0. This is coming 1. Answer is 3 into 1. That is coming 3. Okay, everybody? For example, this sum, limit x tend to 0 e to the power 4x minus 1 by 4x से multiply करो, 4x से balance. These two are same and this should tend to 0. Same concept as usual. Continuously it is going to the same concept. Therefore, you can say here this is coming to be 1. Answer is coming 4. So इसका आंसर होगा 4. यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला को अप्लाई करो. There are number of ways to solve the sum. For example, limit x tend to 0. तो हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? e to the power x 1 by e to the power x by x. अभी limit x tend to 0 e to the power 2x minus 1 by x into 1 by e to the power x. अभी क्या करेंगे हम लोग? यहाँ पे 2 मल्टीप्लाई करो, 2 से बैलेंस, e to the power 2x minus 1 by 2x is coming to be 1 and e to the power 0. अभी तो टेंशन नहीं है ना, डिनोमिनेटर तो नॉट 0, so we can directly put the value. Therefore this is coming to be 2. Okay, next. For example, this sum, limit x tend to 0 4 to the power x minus 1 by sin 2x. यहां पे देखो सेम, पहले तो हम लोग का टारगेट ही होगा sin x by x 1 करके sin को आउट करो. पहले फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल sin x by x को 1 करो, तो 2x बैलेंस्ड by 2x. सो ये 1. अभी 4 to the power x minus 1 by x, 2 को बाहर में ले लो, लिमिट x tend to 0. फॉर्मूला क्या थे? लिमिट x tend to 0 e to the power x minus 1 by x equal to log a. So it is coming to be log 4. और भी थोड़ा सा इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द ऑप्शन में क्या है। और भी थोड़ा सा तुम सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हो। क्या करोगे, log 4 का मतलब 2 log 2 and this half I am taking here, answer is coming log 2. Okay, next, how to prove it? Log of 1 plus x by x equal to 1. So accordingly you will balance the value. देखो, limit x tend to 0, log of 1 plus 2x by 2x balanced by 2, it was 3. So same thing, log of 1 plus 2x by 2x, these two are same and they are coming to 0. Therefore, this is coming 1, answer is coming to be 2/3. And here, what to do? Here तो limit x tend to 0 नहीं there, it's not there. लिमिट x टेंड टू 0 क्या करेंगे, पहले हमको 0 करना चाहिए, पहले समथिंग टेंड टू 0, एक ही तो फॉर्मूला है लॉग का, तो समथिंग टेंड टू 0 क्या करेंगे यहां पे, देखो लेट x माइनस e इक्वल टू t एज x टेंड टू e, देयरफॉर t टेंड टू 0. सो लिमिट पहले तो तुमको समथिंग टेंड टू 0 करना चाहिए ना, log t प्लस e माइनस, इंस्टेड ऑफ 1 वी कैन राइट log e base तो 1. So in this case log e total divided by t, therefore we can say limit t tend to 0, log m minus log n, log m by n, t plus e by t, that is coming to be limit t tend to 0, log of 1 plus t by e by t. Abhi this and this should be same, okay. So I can write 1 by t, balance by t. So ये 1 हो जाएगा, आंसर इसका 1 by e. So इसका आंसर 1 by e. For example, this sum. This is a bit tricky question. Limit x tend to 0, 10 to the power x minus 2 to the power x minus 5 to the power x plus 1 total divided by x square. क्या होगा इसका? पहले 10 to the power x can be written as 5 to the power x into 2 to the power x minus 2 to the power x minus 5 to the power x plus 1 total divided by x square. Therefore, you can say limit x tend to 0, 5 to the power x minus 1. If we do the factorization, if we take 2 to the power x common, then 5 to the power x minus 1. Okay, थोड़ा सा हम डिटेल में दिखाते हैं. So if we take 2 to the power x common, 5 to the power x minus 1, 5 to the power x minus 1, total divided by x square, that is coming to be limit x tend to 0, 2 to the power x minus 1 into 5 to the power x minus 1, total divided by x into x. Therefore we can write a to the power x minus 1 by x, which is log a. This also log 2, this is log 5. So log 2 into log 5 क्या होगा, log 2 into log 5 क्या होगा, log 5, log 7 or log 10, everybody, what will be there? So it is neither log 7 neither log 10, it is as it is, log 5 into log 2, this, that is the answer of this question. Okay, next. Now let us come to the next formula. This is another important formula everyone, and this is under 1 to the power infinity. तो x का जगह पे 0 पुट करो, ये 1 to the power infinity form. So in this is limit x tend to 0, ये होगा limit x tend to 0, 1 plus x whole to the power 1 by x equal to e. इसका और एक फॉर्म है. For this formula there is another form. The form is if limit, another form of the formula, limit x tend to infinity, 1 plus 1 by x whole to the power x equal to e. Same thing, x is 0 and that is x is infinity, same thing, and its modified form. Okay, those who will use for the IIT JEE cases, so 1 plus fx whole to the power gx, limit x tend to a, this is e to the power fx into gx, provided fx tend to 0 and gx tend to infinity. So same concept, 1 to the power infinity का concept है ये. This is the concept of 1 to the power infinity. Okay, so let us apply. For example, लिमिट x टेंड टू 0 1 प्लस 3x होल टू द पावर 7/x। देखो कैसे अप्लाई किया जाता है। देखो यहां पे दिस फॉर्मूला, पहले आई एम फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम अप्लाइंग दिस फॉर्मूला, ये दिस फॉर्मूला। सो दिस एंड दिस शुड सेम, this should tend to 0, this should tend to 0 and these are same, then only answer is coming 1। इसको log लोगे तो log of 1 plus x by x equal to 1 आ जाएगा, ठीक है। therefore we can write limit x tend to 0, so 1 plus 3x whole to the power 1 by 3x तो ले लिए। अभी इसको बैलेंस करना चाहिए। कैसे बैलेंस करेंगे हम लोग? 7 into 3, this x is coming here, 1 extra 3x ले लिए, it's under equality sign, you have taken 1 extra 3, so 3 से balance, so this is coming to be e। these are same, if you are these are same, and moreover this 1 to the power infinity का form, this is under the form of 1 to the power infinity, ठीक है। तो this is coming e to the power 21। so हम इसको अप्लाई करके दिखाता है for this only, I am showing you the application of this। क्या हुआ? ये सम e टू द पावर लिमिट x टेंड टू 0 e टू द पावर fx इंटू gx, x गेटिंग कैंसिल। देखो अच्छे से देखो, e टू द पावर 21 हो गया सब सॉल्व, हो गया सब सॉल्व, ओके। फॉर एग्जाम्पल सेम थिंग, limit x tend to infinity, same fx and gx, we can apply fx gx का फॉर्म। क्या होगा इसमें? limit x tend to infinity e to the power fx into gx, so this is getting cancelled, this is coming e square, so answer is coming e square। अभी इसमें क्या होगा? सिमिलर कंसेप्ट, ठीक है। limit x tend to 0, no everybody, no everyone, e to the power fx gx करने का पहले तुमको लिमिट को चेक करना पड़ेगा। चेक द लिमिट पहले, वेदर इट इज सेटिस्फाइंग द कंडीशन। हम वो 5 का बोले थे ना, मॉड बॉक्स फ्रैक्शन रूट एंड सिग्नम, इसमें रूट इज देयर, लिमिट x tend to 0, सो लिमिट x tend to 0 प्लस तो ठीक है, लेकिन लिमिट x tend to 0 माइनस लिमिट डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट, so we cannot apply, limit does not exist। limit does not exist, okay। let's go to the next। this is a question of 2025 JEE Main का question। So let us apply this question. Let us solve this question. In this case, limit x tend to infinity। पहले तो यहां से न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर का डिग्री सेम। इन केस ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल पार्ट, इसका मतलब अलजेब्रिक पार्ट, न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर का डिग्री सेम, सो हम x स्क्वायर को लेके आते हैं। देखो कितना इजी है, इट्स नॉट हार्ड। जेईई मेन का साम नॉट हार्ड एट ऑल एवरीबॉडी, इवन फॉर आईटी आल्सो। अच्छा नॉलेज रहने से तुम्हारा साम इजी हो जाएगा। x स्क्वायर 2 minus 3/x plus 5/x स्क्वायर, टोटल डिवाइडेड बाई, यहाँ पे x स्क्वायर को ले लेते हैं, सो 3 plus 5/x plus 4/x स्क्वायर। one part is over, let us go to the another part। I am taking 3x common, I am taking 3x common from here, what is coming? It is coming out as x to the power 3/2, and I am not taking all these things 3x to the power x by 2, so I am taking what? 1 minus 1 by 3x whole to the power x by 2। similarly this is, what is this? What is this everybody? What is this? This is coming 3x, देखो I am taking this 3x whole to the power x by 2, if I take common, it is getting 1 plus 2 by 3x whole to the power x by 2। यही तो आ रहा है। Same thing I am taking 3x to the power x by 2, okay, and they are getting cancelled। they are getting cancelled. So what we are getting here? In this case, I am getting 1 minus 1 प्लस होगा ये, इसको थोड़ा सा ले लेते हैं, ये होगा 1 प्लस 2 by 3x whole to the power x by 2. I think you have understood this. I have taken 3x to the power x by 2 outside, यहाँ पे 3x to the power x by 2 outside. Because what is this? Once again I am showing you. This means what? 3x plus 2 whole to the power x by 2. So I have taken 3x common and it is in the form of 1 to the power infinity का form. So we can apply here. So what is there? यहाँ पे x का जगह पे 0 put कर, infinity, x का जगह पे infinity, this is 0, this is 0, everybody this is 0, this is 0. Okay, this is getting cancelled and this is e to the power fx dx का form. तो क्या होगा इसमें? Limit x tend to infinity e to the power fx into gx. So 1 minus 1 by 3x into x by 2, denominator में भी same thing, e to the power fx dx. Therefore e to the power 2 by 3x into x by 2. So if I go to the cancellation, if we cancel, we are getting x getting cancelled, x getting cancelled, 2 getting cancelled. We are getting e to the power minus 1 by 6. Oh, this is sorry, it is e to the power minus 1 by 6 by e to the power 1 by 3. A to the power m by a to the power m. A to the power m minus n. So e to the power minus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 3. ठीक है, तो इसमें क्या होगा? e to the power minus 1 by 6 minus 1 by 3. So क्या होगा? 3 2 is 6. So 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करो, 2 plus 1 3, 3 by 6 minus 2. So e to the power minus half. So यहाँ पे होगा e to the power minus half. But one thing I forgot. So ये होगा 2 by 3. ये तो सब 0 हो जाएगा, ये होगा 2 by 3. So we'll carry 2 by 3. यहाँ पे हम लोग 2 by 3 को कैरी करेंगे. तो फाइनल आंसर इज व्हाट? 2 by 3 1 by root e. This is the B is the final option. e to the power minus half. यहाँ पे देखो e to the power minus half का मतलब 1 by e to the power half. e to the power minus m means 1 by e to the power m. So 1 by e to the power half and 2 by 3. So answer B. This is the question of JEE Main everybody. It's not very hard. If you have the proper concept, you can solve JEE Main JEE Advanced very easily. So it is the solution of this. Now there are lot of ways to solve any limit sum. So एक एक करके तो हम लोग आए हैं, जैसे factorization, expansion, finally factorization, calculation, formula, all these things. Now expansion series से भी sum easily solve हो जाएगा. Okay, तुमको expansion series अच्छे से याद रहना चाहिए. So mainly there are a lot of expansion series is there, lot of series is there, but some important series for the time being you learn it. That is the sin x, x minus x cube by factorial 3, and this is coming from that De Moivre's theorem or Euler's theorem. E to the power I theta equal to cos theta plus I sin theta, वहां से ये फॉर्मूला. ओके, थोड़ा सा लर्न कर लेना. जैसे लेट अस अप्लाई द सीरीज लिमिट x टेंड टू 0 sin x by x minus sin x by x cube. कैसे करेंगे ये सम? देखो sin x का सीरीज को अप्लाई करेंगे. sin x का सीरीज एक बार देख लो. x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power 5 by 5 factorial up to infinity. Okay, all are going towards infinity. These are the infinite series. Therefore I can write here limit x tend to 0 x minus sin x क्या होगा? x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power 5 by 5 factorial minus x to the power 7 by 7 factorial total divided by x cube. अभी क्या करना चाहिए हम लोग को? x गेटिंग कैंसिल, यहाँ पे x गेटिंग कैंसिल, माइनस क्या चाहिए हम लोग? x क्यूब को कैंसिल करना चाहिए. तो यहाँ पे माइनस माइनस प्लस, जस्ट टेक आउट x क्यूब एंड कैंसिल विद द डिनोमिनेटर बिकॉज मेन टारगेट इज टू एलिमिनेट द डिनोमिनेटर. ठीक है, therefore we can say here limit x tend to 0. If we take out x cube, or better, or x cube 1 by 3 factorial minus x to the power x square by 5 factorial dot all the higher power we don't need, all will go to 0, or higher power containing x, all will go to 0. Okay, and they are getting cancelled. So answer is coming 1 by factorial 3 or 3 factorial, that is 1 by 6 is the final answer. Let's come to this sum. In this case, actually it is 1 to the power 1 by sine square t plus 2 to the power 1 by sine square t, and everybody, this is the repeated question in a number of entrance examination like WB, JEE, JEE Main. Obviously it's a question of JEE Main examination, and it's a repeated question. Now, these type of questions are regularly coming, and this is the type which you have done previously, that 3 to the power n plus 5 to the power n whole to the power 1 by this type question. Okay, so let us solve it. So 1 by sine square t, that is cosec square t. So in this case, what to do? Same concept, whatever we have done previously. So limit t tend to 0. If we take, okay, let us do 1 by 1. 1 to the power cosec square t plus 2 to the power cosec square t dot n to the power cosec square t whole to the power sine square t. I am taking, in this type of cases you have to do, तुमको ये जो biggest part है, you have to take it out, and this is coming out as n outside. So we are getting what? Limit t tend to 0. So n to the power cosec square t, if we take common, so sine square cosec square power is getting cancelled. We are getting n outside. Okay, and finally we are getting what? That is 1 to the power 1 by n whole to the power cosec square t plus 2 by n whole to the power cosec square t dot n by n whole to the power cosec square t whole to the power sine square t. So this is obviously everybody, यहाँ पे n is the biggest number of this, so we can say here 1 by n is a fraction to the power infinity cosec square, if sine, if t tend to 0, so cosec square t tend to infinity, so 1 by n fraction to the power infinity 0, all are getting 0, and last term is coming 1 to the power anything is 1, and finally we are getting answer is coming to be n. Final answer is C. C is the final answer. Okay, I am coming to the next one. Now let's come to the most important portion of the limit, that is the indeterminate form. So number of formulas based question, they are in the 0 by 0 form. If you notice that sin x by x equal to 1, that is what is there? That is 0 by 0 form. All the formulas which you have used, this is in the form of 0 by 0 except 1 to the power infinity form. Okay, so if fx and gx are two functions of x, then limit x tend to a fx by gx equal to their limit provided denominator not 0. We can insert limit. Understand this, what is telling. Now if denominator is coming 0, then limit is coming either infinity or minus infinity or 0. No, not 0. If denominator is coming 0, okay, so we are getting a plus infinity or minus infinity. What was our target? To eliminate that factor for which denominator is coming 0. Then when both tend to 0, यहाँ पे problem start हो रहा है. हम लोग को maximum sum हम लोग जो किए है ना सब 0 by 0 form में. So when both tend to 0, as x tend to a, it reduces to 0 by 0 form. Okay, which is called indeterminate form. So indeterminate form का main form जो हम लोग इतना time इतना सारे sums में formula में किए थे 0 by 0 form, and other indeterminate forms are infinity by infinity. Everybody, infinity by infinity to one form of 0 by 0, and rest 5 forms infinity minus infinity. जैसे there are 7 forms you have to keep in mind: 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, infinity minus infinity, 0 into infinity, 1 to the power infinity. We have done this 1 plus x whole to the power 1 by x. Okay, this is very interesting and important. And 0 to the power 0 and infinity to the power 0. These are the 7 forms of indeterminate. Okay, we have detail on this in class 12, right? Go to the next. Now, L'Hopital's theory is telling that if fx and gx are two functions of x which can be expanded in Taylor's theorem. Taylor's theorem, everybody, it is the differential calculus का very important theorem. ये Taylor's theorem, okay? Then limit x tend to a fx by gx. It is मतलब whenever they are in the form of 0 by 0. 0 by 0 फॉर्म के लिए ये एप्लीकेबल है. कोई भी हम सुने हैं, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स, बहुत सारे कोई सॉल्व कर देता तो L'Hopital's लगा देता, नहीं है एवरीबॉडी. First of all, you have to know it is in the form of 0 by 0 form. Then it is a limit extend to a fx by gx equal to limit extend to, provided the last limit exists finite or infinite. ठीक है? Only for 0 by 0 it is applicable. है. Infinity by infinity is one form of 0 by 0. In that infinity by infinity also it is applicable. Okay? Let us apply some forms of indeterminate, but its detailed portion is in application of derivative. Okay, we'll do this later. So suppose limit x tend to 0 plus what will I say, cot x whole to the power x. क्या फॉर्म होगा ये? वन वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन देखो, यहां पे ये cot 0 infinity, infinity to the power 0 का फॉर्म. We have to convert it to the 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. Then only the formula, L'Hopital's theory, differentiation formula, you can apply. Otherwise, you cannot apply. ठीक है? This is the main rule everyone. You have to understand this. So क्या करेंगे हम लोग ये? So y equal to limit, बार बार हम 0 प्लस नहीं लिखेंगे, limit extend to 0 cot x whole to the power x. हम लोग log ले लेते हैं, limit x tend to 0 x into log of cot x है. Remember one thing everybody, in every step you have to maintain any indeterminate form because indeterminate form can be interchanged. ठीक है? इसके ऊपर हम लोग बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे और कोई सेपरेट वीडियो बनाएंगे इसके ऊपर डिटेल्स पे. सो indeterminate form can be changed, interchange, लेकिन एवरी स्टेप में तुमको indeterminate form मेंटेन करना चाहिए. ये 7th फॉर्म में नहीं आएगा तो लिमिट वहां पे स्टॉप हो जाएगा. ओके एवरीवन? Therefore, this is in the form of what? This is in the form of x is 0, cot 0 infinity, log of infinity is infinity. 0 into infinity का फॉर्म देखो, ये 0 into infinity का फॉर्म है, ये 0 into infinity का फॉर्म है. तो अभी हम लोग को क्या करना चाहिए? either 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, otherwise we cannot do the differentiation. तो क्या करना चाहिए यहाँ पे? Therefore, limit x tend to 0 क्या होगा? log of cot x by 1 by x. ये क्या फॉर्म में है? infinity by infinity फॉर्म. This is the form of infinity by infinity. ठीक है? अभी हम लोग डिफरेंशिएट कर लेते. Therefore, equal to limit x tend to 0 क्या होगा? log of cot x. अच्छा, एक काम करो, cot x से cosec square आएगा. So we can do this, or we can convert it in the tan x also. It will be easier. Tan always comfortable than the cot. Sec always comfortable than the sin always comfortable than the cosec x. ठीक है? थोड़ा सा पानी पी लेते एक मिनट. तो क्या करेंगे? log of cot x को हम लोग माइनस log of tan x कर लेते हैं. It will be easier for us to calculate. Same thing, same condition. तो अभी क्या करेंगे हम लोग? यहां पे log of tan x, tan 0 0, log 0 माइनस infinity, सेम कंडीशन. तो यहां पे डिफरेंशिएट कर लेते हैं, L'Hopital's लगा लेते हैं इसमें. तो क्या होगा? 1 by tan x is sec square x and minus 1 by x square, माइनस माइनस कट जाएगा यहाँ पे. सो क्या करेंगे यहाँ पे? एक मिनट, थोड़ा सा जगह कम है, हम तो सब पेन कलर चेंज कर रहा हूँ. तो यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे हम लोग? तो वो x स्क्वायर के ऊपर में लेके आओ, लिमिट x टेंड टू 0, x स्क्वायर में ऊपर में लेके आओ, sec square x by tan x एक x by x तो cancel, एक tan x by x is 1 और x by tan x 1. For one x, tan x by x is coming 1 and another x there, x by tan x, another x. अभी sec square x की जगह पे if we put x equal to 0 in the product form, so there is no problem. There is no chance of getting denominator 0, so we can directly put the value. So x by tan x is 1, answer is coming 0. ये x के लिए 0 होगा. This will be 0 for this x. Therefore, you can say here limit x tend to 0. लिमिट x tend to 0 छोड़ दो, नॉर्मल करते हैं हम लोग. Therefore, log y equal to 0. Therefore, y equal to e to the power 0. इसका मतलब आंसर is coming to be 1. e to the power 0 1. Okay, everybody. For example, this sum. How to solve this sum? Similar way, x to the power x. क्या मतलब? That is 0 to the power 0 का फॉर्म. ये भी तो एक indeterminate फॉर्म है, तो हम लोग को log लेना पड़ेगा. There is some another way also to solve the sum, but let's take log. It will be comfortable for you. So limit x tend to बार हम 0 plus नहीं लिख रहा हूँ, 0 x to the power x. Take log on the both side. That is limit x tend to 0 x log x. Once again, in every step तुमको indeterminate form मेंटेन करना चाहिए. जैसे ये क्या होगा, x is 0, 0 into log 0 minus infinity, छोड़ो infinity. So this is 0 into infinity form. हम लोग को 0 by 0 चाहिए. That is log y equal to limit x tend to 0 x log x by 1 by x. That is infinity by infinity form. अभी डिफरेंशिएट करो. Log x is 1 by x. Okay, and 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. क्या होगा इसमें? 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. That is coming to be minus x. That is 0. X tend to 0 0. Therefore, same as previous. Log y equal to 0. So y equal to e to the power 0. क्या होगा? 1 होगा. इसका आंसर भी 1. Similar way, this is a homework for you, and everybody, this is the most important chapter which you have covered, and on the basis of this log, all other chapters are there, continuity, differentiability and all others. So everyone, I'll be making lot and lot such videos to study well.